Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Going to be getting into some more Bridget, and I've been watching the videos that I cast yesterday. I cast them all on one day, and it has come to my attention that you guys cannot see the mouse cursor. You just see the effects of the mouse cursor. So every time I've been pointing to a bridge strut and saying, yeah, this one is bad, this one is good, you haven't actually been able to see the mouse cursor. So you can see it highlighting right there on the right side, but you can't see where the mouse cursor is. I cannot get it to display the mouse cursor. I don't know why. A lot of games it actually displays it, but not this one. It just does not want to be happy. So yeah, we're just going to have to work with that, and I'll try not to assume that you can see the mouse cursor because you can't. So yeah, let's have a go starting to do this. Wow. This is actually a weird sort of, it's actually 3 high. Alright, so we wanted to do a drawbridge. Yeah, that's right. 100 iron, steel, and hydraulics to be a 120-meter drawbridge for trains. Okay. Unfortunately, no picture of that bridge automatically there. It's waiting for us to build it before it shows us how to build it. So, alrighty. We're going to have to put a nice bit of support here. Yeah. So let's put the support there. Yep. And this one goes there and then there. And then we're going to have to support that later on. Okay, so we just build a funky little bit of stuff here. Probably have to replace half of this with steel later on. But for now, that's going to be fine. Alright, so let's simulate. Oh, of course. I've made this mistake before, haven't I? Yes, we've definitely made this mistake before. Oh, that thing's actually lost its thing now. Alright, so iron. Bye. We've got to join it on the same joins. I'll finish it off there. So this one goes boom, 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 boom. It's still falling over. Although this one's fine. It's sort of fine. Okay. Oh yeah, look at that. I messed this one up. Totally messed this one up. It should be like that. Instead, I'm not sure if it makes too much difference. It will mean it lasts a little bit longer. Remember, this is just support, so we've got to get some actual bits in the center. Break joints. So we're going to have to get here. Here. Oh, this is looking very messy all over the place. Not good at all, but what can you do? Alright, hydro joints, like that. Now we're going to simulate it, and the whole thing falls apart. As expected. Alright, well, not as expected, but reset. Alright. Let's reset it, because I'm not seeing how this thing is falling down. Just this little bit here needs to be supported. We need to support this. Okay, so let's move this section. So let's move all the way back there. Properly supporting that. Alright. It's an incredible amount of stress on that bit, so let's go back, replace that with steel. And with some more steel. Holding a bit better. Still not all that good. So it's the whole thing is just falling in and stretching this bit of road. So it's falling in, stretching that bit of road. Can we replace this with steel? I don't know if that's going to work. Apparently not. There's so much weight on these things, but they're not actually breaking. Let's replace them with steel anyway. In fact, let's replace half of this substructure with steel. Alrighty, alrighty. So the problem is there's weight in the middle, it's pulling it in, so it's pulling it in, you can see where I'm highlighting it, and it's stretching these sections down here. So this bit's that I'm highlighting, all getting really, really stretched, so we need to stop these getting stretched. So we're going to replace this bit with steel, because that's sort of paralleling that bit. And so the problem is, this thing is just tipping down there. So this thing tips down, and it's stretching this entire part, and this thing isn't really helping it. So what we're going to do is replace, get rid of that, and we're going to do that. So we're going to really, really strengthen up that bit. Really make it a lot more close knit. See if that helps at all. No, it does not. That bit just gets stretched all over the place. Just this link here, this link right here, you can see this bit. So what we need to do, so we need to get this up like that and pull that like that. See if that's going to work. We're using up a ton of steel here, so I don't know if we're man, that thing's still going nuts. Oh, of course it is. We don't have a cable supporting this. It's just up by itself. Huh. Alright, so that's not going to work. That only works if we got a cable. Oh, geez, I don't know. We could try this. I don't think that's going to work too well though. Oh, this whole thing's just collapsing into the abyss. Let's get rid of these bits here. Let's see if we can redesign this up a bit, just a little bit better. We'll get some iron in here. Cross that over. Don't know how well this is going to work, but just some extra support. Oh, it looks like that's working. Very well done, very well done. Alright, let's speed it up. I'm not liking this bit. That's got a lot of pressure on it. Yeah. So if we restart that. Yeah, this bit. I mean, it's just holding up this whole area with this thing is just crazy. You know what? It's a good design, but we're going to shift it down a little bit. So, well, we don't want iron, we want steel. We want steel, damn it. Alright, so get rid of that. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Steel. We'll see how that works. Alright, so it held. It held on that end. This end is probably going to break when the train comes across the other way. Holy crap, that's a big boat. That's a massive boat. Bloody Bridget boat. Okay, I didn't realise the boat was going to be that big. Alright, so we're going to have to curb our bridge a little bit. How the hell do we do that? Well, we're going to have to push this back a bit. Alright, let's get rid of that bit. Let's get rid of that bit. Oh, I don't know if I should have done that. Ooh. I'm actually, we're going to have to start redesigning this from scratch because just, there's just so much pain going on here. Alright, so let's get the iron out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we need like 1.5. So we need all the way over to here, to the middle of this thing. We need to be able to bridge up. So let's get rid of that. Okay, so that's the bit that we need to support. And then from here, we've got to build the drawbridge. So let's just support this first of all. Okay, so supporting that. Like so. And let's duplicate it over the other side. Boom, boom, boom. And we put that over there. Put that over there. Let's just simulate to make sure that stays up. No noticeable stress. Looking pretty solid. Of course, when the train goes over the edge, it falls apart, but that's fine. Alrighty. Now, because the rest of this bit is a drawbridge, we cannot support it. So, yeah, how do we lift this thing up? This is going to be massive. There's a join there as well. How do we do it? Alright, so we're going to need a ton of iron over here. Get rid of that. Alright, so start off like that. And then we do like that. So we do like that. And we put some hydraulics like that. Oh, that didn't work. Like that. We get rid of this thing, and we put another hydraulic over there. Let's see how that's going to do. It's going to fall apart. It's going to fall apart. Reset. Alright. I thought we might need some cross braces in here, so yeah, let's get them stuck in. I don't know if that's going to help. Probably not. Yeah, one of these cross braces isn't actually attached to the bloody road, so we need to redo the road to hook onto that cross brace. I'm not sure if this cross brace is a great idea anyway. Wow, these things aren't even connected. That sucks. Those were very important to be connected, but they're not even connected. So, yeah, let's get them connected a little bit, see how that works. This road is just falling over all over the place. Is this bit connected? I feel like it is. I feel like we need... Oh, where's the stress coming from? That's... There's no outer stress, it's just this internal bit is just collapsing in upon itself. So let's get rid of those things. because those aren't helping us. Alright, we need some sort of really big sort of thing here. Alright, so there we go. Let's build this big old steel thing. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Iron road there. And we get some more steel. Holding this down. Let's see if that's any better. Yeah, see, this thing's just falling apart. So we definitely need to have a cross brace there and a cross brace there to stop that from doing that. But the whole thing is still just falling in. We almost need a brace here, but we can't have one because it's a drawbridge. So shit. I actually don't know. This video's been going on forever, man. This is a crazy video. From 5 and 10 minute videos, this one's going like 20 minutes or so. What a bridge! What a crazy bridge. Alright, let's get rid of that. Let's make that like that. Maybe that'll be a bit more solid. It won't fall in, but this thing. Yeah, see this has got no support. So if we do this like that, that's going to hold it a little bit better. And now we're starting to get some stress over here. Now it's actually starting to put some stress on that. So the middle is looking a lot better. And it's just the stress. So when this thing falls down, it's actually putting stress on this thing. Alright, so let's get rid of those. Put a bit of steel there instead. We're getting closer. We're getting yeah, I feel like we're getting closer. Alright. So you can see this thing has actually been pushed up. So this link here, I'm highlighting, at the bottom end of the hydraulics is actually being pushed up to the right. So we need to stop that from happening. I'm going to do that. So that should stop it from being pushed up. Oh, it's holding. Hello. Our bridge is holding. That's looking very bad though. I do not trust that at all. But let's put the train across. I think the train's going to fall in. Yeah, the train falls in. We're one step closer though. One step closer. We can replace this with steel. I don't know if it's a good idea because that's actually part of the bridge that has to be raised. But whatever, we'll give it a shot. Alright, that's good. That's good. We already got steel down here, so we can't really support that anymore. Alright, let's reset that. See exactly where the stress is when the train comes across. Where does it break first? Looks like it just falls down there. Looks like it just falls down here. So there's too much pressure on this thing. Too much pressure on that. Just this whole thing going down. We could put a beam from here, this point, to that point. But I don't think that would really help us. I don't think it would. So just too much pressure going down there. This point right here, this link, is quite a worry. It's quite a worry. But we can't reinforce out to here because this whole thing needs to be lifted up. This bit was being stretched as well, but it didn't matter because this wasn't the one that broke. It was this one that broke. So there's too much pressure. You know what? Let's put another link right there, and then reinforce that like this. That's a bit crazy. I don't know if that's gonna work. I don't know if that's gonna help at all, but yeah, it's not releasing any of the pressure, and that thing still fails. So what we really need to do is pull this up. is have some pressure pulling this up. So what we're going to do, I don't know if this is going to work. We're going to try it anyway. Do like that. Do like that. Yeah, hydraulic. I'm not sure if this hydraulic is going to be long enough now. It may not be long enough. Okay, that kind of failed very fast. Yeah, the stress on this point is just too much. We could reinforce that point. No, actually we couldn't. We're out of money. Out of money. Too much steel everywhere. Oh man. Man, oh man, oh man. Yeah, this is the downside of me playing games like this, because I just don't know how to play them. I just play them and they just turn out horribly. So let's put that back there. We need to ditch some steel. Let's ditch that steel. I don't know if we need that. Actually, I think maybe we did need that. That was the one thing holding up the damn bridge. Oh man, I just do not know. I just do not know how to deal with this, because it's just not working. It's just not working. Simulate. So the problem is with the bridge pushing down from this point onto that point. It's pushing down that way. So it's pushing down and a bit to the left, which means that this support is not helping. So we need to get it back up this way. There's no way we can do that because that's the drawbridge. So let's get rid of these stupid bits, because they weren't helping us. They were not helping us at all. Yeah, it's just too big. It's too big. That bridge is too big, man. The drawbridge part of it is just too big. It was good before when we had just this section being drawn up, but they want it bigger. Obviously, they want it bigger, and it just can't do it. It's just not working. So let's get rid of that. The problem is it's bearing all this weight, so we need to cut down weight in here. So let's replace this. Actually, do we even need anything else? Alright. That's kind of falling over, so we do need something else here. We need that, and we need that. Let's see if that holds. Kind of holds. So there's a little bit less weight on this, but it's still probably going to be more than enough. Yeah. Yeah, that's too much. Alright. Oh, god damn it. We just might have to come back to this. I'll mess around, and then we'll come back when I figure something out, so stay tuned. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be getting back into it, and I actually did have to consult somebody else who played this level on YouTube just to find out what I was doing wrong, and it turns out you do not actually need to get this entire, from all the way here, all the way like 5 or 6 blocks over getting lifted up. You just don't. You can easily have just this 4 section getting lifted up, but we're doing it in the wrong way. So we can see when we simulate it. So this is the exact same bridge we had before. I fixed up both sides, and yeah, so this is it's the same bridge. We can see here the train goes across. It holds on. It looks a little bit funky, but it holds on, and we lift this up. Now the problem is that the bridge doesn't go up high enough. We need it to go up high enough, and that's where the boat knocks it over. So we're going to be doing this stuff a little bit differently, and I'm basically going to be plagiarizing exactly what I saw the the guy do. But the rest of the bridge is my design, but we're going to be stealing this bit, so just going to be putting that there, and we're simulating that instead. So we're going to play that, and as you can see, the bridge is going to be lifted up much higher, although it's this thing. I'm guessing this thing we have to worry about. Yeah, that link there, not fun. Let's replace this with steel. Let's replace this with a bit of steel. Simulate there. That's looking a bit better. Does it work? No, it falls apart. It still falls apart. Why is that falling apart? I have a feeling it was reset. I have a feeling it was this strut. This strut let go. With this, you can't actually see what I'm pointing at, but I'll show you when when we get back into it. Oh, it wasn't that strut. It was something else. What is it? We need to find out. We need to find out soon. Alright, absolute slowest speed. You guys need to help me out. Which one goes first? I feel like this whole mess down the bottom is just not working. It's just not. Let's see. I'm gonna go for something crazy, and by something crazy, I mean I'm gonna keep plagiarizing the other video I saw. So, yeah, let's go with that. That's actually holding up quite nicely. It's got a lot less stress on it, so let's see how that works. That's actually crazy how well this works. I suppose I don't need any support for it being on the land, so that's a lesson which obviously I needed to learn. You do not need to support from the bottom over to where the land is. It's just not necessary. So let's get this going. Let's get that going there, and let's do that. And now it's starting to look very, very similar to the other bridge. Which is good, because I mean, if it works, it works. It's holding on. So that's a lesson. We do not need to support that. We just need to support the middle bits. This bit will take care of itself. And now it's high enough. The bridge gets through quite fine. The boat gets through, sorry. Very, very nice. And then the train comes across. And we are done. We are done with this bridge. It's been, oh man, it's been crazy how long this thing has taken. But once you see the solution, it's like so freaking obvious. So next level. Right now to medium 7. Oh, alright. This is definitely one video per thing, because this has taken forever. So anyway, thank you very much for watching. This has been Hairymuppet. I'll catch you next time with medium number 7.